y'all. We finna get into some shit tonight, bruh. Uh, we finna get into it all tonight, man. We finna get into it all tonight. We finna get into it all tonight. It's your nigga Delvin, Delvin's room. Shout out to everybody that's been fucking with me. This is for the playback. Cause right now I'm waiting for people to get in. Ain't nobody in for the playback. Um, I just want everybody to know that's on this playback right now. Everybody that's fucking with me. I appreciate everybody that's been coming out lately on my live streams. My live streams have been hitting higher numbers, which has been motivating me to keep going live streams every. Last week I just looked at my analytics. I did 8 live streams. I'm starting to do like at least 5 live streams a week. You feel me? So long as y'all keep fucking with me and keep fucking with me and keep building my confidence, I rock with everybody. You feel me? So y'all leave comments, y'all like, please. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it because it's like y'all fucking with what I said, my opinions. I try, whether nobody believes it or not, during the day when I'm doing what I'm doing, you feel me? When I'm doing my 1-2, I'm thinking like, okay, what's the best, ideas that I can come up with to engage people and give you best content. That's my whole thing, giving y'all the best content. It's not all about uh making the bread or whatever. It's about, for me, it's about making the best content for y'all so y'all can respect what I'm doing. You feel me? Because if it ain't no respect there, shit, what we really doing? You feel me? So that's how I feel right now. I'm trying to bring y'all the best content I can give y'all, and I'm gonna keep inviting. I'm gonna keep pushing that. I'm gonna keep going with that. So with no further ado, let's get into some of these topics. Shout out to everybody that's rocking with me. Maybe we get them likes up tonight. Shout out to everybody. Okay, so the first one of the night is the Monday Night Football game. The Los Angeles Chargers versus the Las Vegas Raiders. You feel me? This was a game. This was a hell of a. This was a game. So of course we all know the score ended up being 20-9, right? Uh, the Los Angeles Chargers won, right? So now the question has to be asked: is the Los Angeles Chargers a serious contender? They're 2-0 right now. They beat a Raiders team that's a pretty good team. The Raiders team is 1-1. Uh, they have a horrible quarterback. Let's just keep it real. Geno Smith is not shit right now, bro. Geno Smith went out there and threw 3 picks tonight, bro. He went out there and threw 3 picks, bro. Your man Terrence Crawford, you feel me? He just won against Canelo, big win, proving he one of the greatest fighters of all time. Uh, he had to wear the Raiders jersey. They should have got my man a fucking Chargers jersey because the Raiders with Geno Smith, nah, dog. Like, I just read somewhere. I didn't even know that shit. Geno Smith is 34 fucking years old. I like Geno Smith. Geno Smith was great in college. Geno Smith was great with the Jets. I believe he deserved more reps with the Jets. But fuck no, dog. Going 24 or 43 and throwing 3 picks, no touchdowns. Bitch, you're not good, bro. I'm just saying, bro. Now I rock with Geno Smith. I have no problem with Geno Smith, but bro, these are horrible, horrific numbers, bro. This is what you call horrific numbers, bro. When you have a quarterback throwing 43 passes and 3 picks, nah, we got a problem. And also, you have the rookie running back that was at UM. UM, my stomping ground. I love UM. I'm a fan of Hurricanes and shit like that. You have Jitney. He ran the ball. We have a problem here. He ran the ball a good amount of times. He ran the ball 11 times, and he only got 43 yards. Bro, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's not. Those are not good numbers by any measure. You feel me? So we definitely have a problem over there. If you're a Raiders fan, you have a problem, bro. Even though y'all got the first week win and shit like that, that's not a good look, bro. If you have a quarterback that's scoring 24 for 43 and 3 picks, and then you have a running back going 11 for 43, you got a problem, bro. That's not a good look. I'm gonna keep it so real with you. That's not a good look when you have a running back running the ball 11 times and only getting 43 yards, and you got a quarterback throwing the ball 43 times and only getting 180 yards. He throwing 3 picks. It's not a good look, bro. It's not a good look. That's not a good look. Now the Chargers, on the other hand, right? The Chargers had Justin Hubert. Uh, he threw for he threw the ball 27 times and threw two touchdowns, no picks. So that's a good look for him, right? He actually is a Russian quarterback for a white boy. He's a Russian quarterback. He ran the ball 9 times. He got 31 yards, and he was the lead. He led his team in rushing yards today, right? So Hubert had a pretty good game, bro. I can't even lie. Like Hubert, I'm not mad at Hubert. You feel me? Justin Hubert, he did his thing. A good game by him. You feel me? Good game by all measures by him. Um, they got the W. What I will say is, I feel like they should have got the W by a little bit more. But at the end of the day, they did what they need to do. The Raiders are in for trouble. The Raiders. This is not going to be the first loss. This is the first loss for the Raiders, but this is going to be the first loss of many losses because when you have Geno Smith, a quarterback, is throwing the ball 43 times and throwing 3 picks, you have a problem, bro. I don't expect the Raiders to do shit. I feel like when you have a problem with your quarterback, you're gonna have a problem with your team. That's just my opinion. You have a problem with your quarterback. You're gonna have a problem with your team. I don't see them doing too much. And the rookie Jitney, uh, he ran the ball 11 times, only got 43 yards. That's not a good look. That's not a good look. The receiver Myers, he caught the ball 6 times at him. I don't know. This is what I'm saying. The Chargers, they got the W. That's the main thing. They got the W. So regardless of how I feel and how anybody else feels, the Chargers got the W, and that's the main thing you want to do. As a team, you want to get the W. But in my opinion, is the Chargers a serious team? Is the Chargers a serious contender for anything? That still remains to be seen. Because they played a horrible team. Let's just keep it real. Like the Chargers, as of right now, uh, I feel like they don't fear. They're not gonna provoke anybody to feel like, oh, this is a great team. You know what I'm saying? Like I just feel like nobody fears them right now. You feel me? So the Raiders, they got the W, but as far as the Chargers go, they still building. And I'm not mad at the Chargers. I have no problem with the Chargers. So it's gonna be very interesting to see going forward what's going on. But as of right now, as of right now, it's still going. You feel me? It's still growing. You feel me? So I'm not mad at the Chargers. I feel like they did what they were supposed to do. I don't know how good they are. That's all I'm saying. I just don't know how good of a team they are until they play somebody serious. But the Raiders, they did what they were supposed to do. They did what they were supposed to do. So Monday Night Football, I'm not mad at the Chargers for getting a W. It's your nigga Delvin, Delvin's room. We finna change the topic a little bit. It's a lot of shit going on. I'm finna switch it up on y'all, dog. I'm gonna see what's going on. I'm finna go to a very interesting topic. I hope y'all feel me on this. We finna switch the topics, dog. We finna switch the topics right now, bro. You nigga, we finna go. Like I say, this is Delvin's room. We do things a little different over here. We go from sports to acting. We go from sports to movies, which is kind of funny, right? Your man Eddie Murphy was actually supposed to be alongside Jackie Chan in Rush Hour, which is hilarious to me. It's hilarious to me because could you imagine if fucking Eddie Murphy would have did Rush Hour instead of Chris Tucker? Now, Rush Hour came out in what? Rush Hour came out in, I believe, 98. Rush Hour had an amazing soundtrack. Don't let nobody tell you different, bro. Rush Hour had an amazing soundtrack, right? Um, so Rush Hour was intended to be Jackie Chan and Eddie Murphy, not Chris Tucker, right? Chris Tucker, we all know Chris Tucker played James Carter, and he did it to a level that nobody ever did it. Let's just keep it real. When Chris Tucker played James Carter in Rush Hour, he took it somewhere else. But could you imagine if Eddie Murphy had did it? Eddie Murphy was originally supposed to be James Carter. Now, Eddie Murphy was on fire in the 80s. So we have to look at it from that lens. We talking about 90s Eddie Murphy. We're not talking about 80s Eddie Murphy. Uh the 80s, in my opinion, was ruled by black culture, bro. I believe the 80s in America, well, excuse me, you can go back even further. But I feel like from a mainstream standard and when people finally started to accept it, uh 80s was ran by black culture. You feel me? You had Eddie Murphy being one of the biggest comedic actors of all time. You had Michael Jackson being the biggest musician of all time. You had Prince. Like it was a great time in the 80s for a lot of black creators. You feel me? A lot of black actors and black actresses. The 80s was just amazing. So to know that in 1998 that Jackie Chan, a big Asian star, was finna link up with Eddie Murphy. A lot of people looked at it a lot of different ways, bro. A lot of people looked at that shit a lot of different ways, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people looked at it a lot of different ways. Um, Eddie Murphy is a GOAT, bro. It would have been very entertaining to watch Eddie Murphy. I think the film would have been different, but honestly, Chris Tucker was born to play James Carter. You know what I'm saying? Like I fuck with Eddie so heavy, but Chris Tucker was born to play James Carter. Like let's look at Chris Tucker at the time. Chris Tucker was hungry. Chris Tucker had just came fresh off of Friday. He came fresh off of Money Talks. He's fresh off of that movie he did, The Fifth Element, Dead President. So at this time, Chris Tucker is waiting for that scene to take him to the next level. And that's what Rush Hour was. Rush Hour took, Chris Tucker, when he did Rush Hour, it took him to a whole nother stratosphere. You feel me? Like, I don't think, like, I love Eddie Murphy, but I don't think Rush Hour would have been as great if Eddie Murphy would have been James Carter. It's no way. To me, in my opinion, it's no way, bro. It's no way, bro. Like, Chris Tucker was born to be James Carter, you feel me? Because Chris Tucker had certain gifts for that character, you feel me? The character was so outlandish, you feel me? Like, bruh, just think about that character, you feel me? Like, nah, bruh, it had to be, because Chris Tucker just exaggerated everything. You feel me? Like whatever was going on, Chris Tucker is gonna exaggerate it. Chris Tucker is gonna make it more than what it is. You feel me? And that's the signs of a great comedic actor. You feel me? So I believe if Eddie Murphy would have said yes, it would have still been a good movie. But the fact that Chris Tucker said yes, I think that's how we get to Rush Hour 2 and Rush Hour 3. In my opinion, Rush Hour 2 was the best film. You know what I'm saying? Rush Hour 2 was the best film. Like, damn, Rush Hour 2, Rush Hour 1 was fire too. Nah, I'm going to say, just in my opinion, Rush Hour, yeah, Rush Hour 2 was the best one, bro. When they was in that casino and they were wilding and shit. That shit was fun to watch, dog. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. That shit was ultra fun to watch. Chris Tucker as James Carter in Rush Hour 2. It's just now Rush Hour 3, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad by any standards. But Rush Hour 3, the biggest problem with Rush Hour 3 is just like it felt like Chris Tucker had lost that edge. You feel me? That edge that you need to make great comedic work. Like you have to be edgy, you feel me? And Chris just didn't have that no more, you feel me? Like by that time, Chris was like a Christian and he was giving his life up to the Lord, which is beautiful if that's what you into. Um, but as far as making good movies and stuff like that, that was kind of over, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like when Chris came back, he wasn't looking at women like that, and the game just changed, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. The game changed. So you know, Chris Tucker, he was born to play that role, though. 100%, 100%. Everybody that's in here checking with me, fucking with me right now, please get them likes up. We talking about right now. We talking about Eddie Murphy possibly would have been James Carter in Rush Hour. Would you have preferred that? Let me go ahead and put that out there, bro. Cause people keep coming in and out. Y'all act like y'all don't want to fuck with a nigga and shit. Y'all act like y'all don't want to. I'm gonna put up a poll real quick. See if I can gauge y'all ass that way. Let me put up this poll. A lot of people they come in here. They didn't want to see. People weird like that. Everybody want to come into the lit chats where it's like 1,000 people. Oh, I'm in 1,000 people. Bitch, you probably not gonna get heard from. But if you go into a small chat where it's only 3 or 4 people, bitch, if you ask a question, that means you can get your question asked. Are you really a fucking fan? Are you what you really doing? But it's all good. I'm gonna leave y'all some content out there. I'm finna ask y'all some questions. Alright, hold up, y'all. I'm finna come up to it. Alright, there we go. Let me see if I can get y'all ass to engage with me, dog. I just put it up there, bro. Could Eddie Murphy have played in Rush Hour? In my opinion, Eddie Murphy is a GOAT. He could have did it. But the game is different, bro. Now you have to hit all cylinders. You feel me? Like I think in a lot of ways, Eddie Murphy is a GOAT. He's a legend and shit like that. But people really want to talk to them niggas that really already there. And that's what Chris Tucker was. Chris Tucker was on the come up, and when he was doing his thing, a lot of people could relate to him. Now, so it's just about what people preference is. You feel me? Like I feel like Chris Tucker was just so hungry at that time. He made that Rush Hour franchise with that first one and that second one. That second one, remember, Chris Tucker is still in the game. That third one is when Chris Tucker became a religious guy, and you know what I'm saying. He wasn't really cursing like that, and he was changed. He was a changed man at that particular point in time, even though he still made the film. You know what I'm saying. A lot of people are calling for Rush Hour 4, which would be interesting to see, but I don't see Chris Tucker. I don't see Chris Tucker doing it. I think Jackie Chan wants to do it. Now, if you ever heard from Jackie Chan wants to make another Rush Hour. You feel me? Jackie Chan, he loves the series. You feel me? He get paid. You feel me? He get paid big dollars for it. So Jackie Chan wants to do another Rush Hour. Chris Tucker is the really. Let's just keep it real. Chris Tucker is the biggest problem with it because Chris Tucker has become more religious. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with him being religious and shit like that. But it stopped him from making content. It just stopped him from being the creator that he was, because he wants to he don't want to curse and stuff like that. And the great thing about that James Carter character, he was reckless. That's what we loved about it. If you watch the first two Rush Hours, like, he was just so reckless. You feel me? That you had to love him. You feel me? So to see Chris Tucker be like, nah, I don't want that in the film. Now we have a big problem. You have this edgy character that's not allowing himself to be edgy no more. So it's one of those things, bro. I don't know. I don't know how to really react to that one. That's all I'm saying. I don't know how to react to it. But it is what it is. It's your nigga Delvin. Delvin's room. You feel me? I'm gonna take the poll down. Uh, it seems like people say no. We fucking with Chris Tucker. Not a lot of votes, but I'm finna take this down, and we finna get to another one, y'all. That's the end of that poll. Shout out to everybody sitting here fucking with me. I got a couple people. Fuck it. If it's just a couple people, I fuck with y'all, right? So let's go to the next one. Let's go to the last thing of the day. Not even, not what people is your nigga Delvin, and I'm finna get into some freestyle, bitch. Shout out to everybody sitting here fucking with me. We finna wrap this up with a cool freestyle. Y'all know how I get down. Yeah. 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 Everybody, y'all fucking with me now. Okay. When you really do your thing, dog, you can't be scared to keep going. It's your nigga Delvin, dog. Dog. It's so much shit going on. You gotta keep it going. Shout out to everybody sitting here fucking with me. Brand new freestyle. You got some exclusive shit. Listen. I'm a real nigga, bar spitter, big tipper, ice dripper, kush smoker, champagne sipper. Keep it G with you, low key, so nobody know. When you got that power, gotta move like a ghost. I just left the script club. I'm trying to get my dick sucked. Couple big booty like skins. I gotta smash one. That network make her network. So I'm like Spider-Man on the web. Yeah, that network. Your girl a meathead, so I call her meathead. First time I met the slut, she gave me head. Boy, I'm never done. Ups in a hurry. My gun never jam like Steph Curry. Even my ops give me props, cause I'm a bad boy that cause ruckus like the Boondocks. Even my ops give me props, cause I'm a bad boy that cause ruckus like the Boondocks, nigga. Yeah, it's your nigga Delvin, dog. The best bars in the game, the best rapper in the game. Y'all fuck with me, dog. I'm gonna give it to you one more time. Yeah, listen. I'm a real nigga, bar spit, big tipper, ice dripper, kush smoker, champagne sipper. Keep it G with you, low key, so nobody know. When you got power, gotta move like a ghost. Just left the script club, had to get my dick sucked. Couple big butt boots, got It's your nigga Delvin, man. I'm having fun with this shit, man. Y'all fuck with me, man. Listen. I'm a real nigga, bar spitter, big tipper, ice dripper, kush smoker, champagne sipper. I keep it G with you, low key, so nobody know. When you got power, gotta move like a ghost. Ooh, y'all know how I do, dog. Oh man, fuck that shit. Shout out to everybody sitting here fucking with me, dog. I'm gonna drop one more freestyle for y'all. I appreciate everybody being here fucking with me, man. For me, dog, it's just about, I hope y'all consistently fuck with it, nigga. You feel me? Like, it's just a lot of bullshit going on, bro. And y'all, sometimes people just don't understand. Bro, it'll be a lot of bullshit going on, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? The number one thing is, if you come fuck with my page, you gonna get consistency. So I don't know if that matters to you or not, but for me that matters, bro. So you know what I'm saying. That matters to me, dog. Consistency matters, bro. I'm seeing people like come in and come out. So for me, it's about being consistent, dog. It's about it's 1,000 about being consistent. I'm finna give y'all this freestyle. Before we get up out of here, dog. All my niggas. All my niggas. Listen. I'm finna drop this freestyle before I get up out of here. I appreciate everybody's been fucking with me. We talk sports. We talk movies. It's the beginning of a new week. Get money, my nigga. Listen. I'm a real nigga, boss, spit a big tipper, ice dripper, kush smoker, champagne sipper, keep it G with ya, low key, so nobody know. When you got power, you gotta move like a ghost. Just left the script club, had to get my dick sucked. Couple big booty light skins, I had to smash one. Yeah, that net worth will make her net work. So I'm like Spider-Man on the web with the network. Your girl a meathead, so I call her meathead. First time I met her, she gave me head. Boy, I'm never worried. Ups in a hurry. My gun never jam. Call it Steph Curry. Even my ops give me props. Cause I'm a bad boy that cause ruckus like the Boondocks. Even my ops give me props. Cause I'm a bad boy that cause ruckus like the Boondocks. Shout out to everybody that's fucking with me. My bro said, whoa, appreciate you, brother. We been up in here all night, checking out these freestyles. I love everybody that's been messing with me. Shout out to everybody that gave me a like. We doing our thing. Keep your head up. Stay fresh. Stay doing your thing. He said, hey, bro, shout out to you. We gonna keep doing our thing. Shout out to the chat. We gonna do this thing one fan at a time, one person at a time. Remember, that's how we climb. It's your nigga Delvin. Delvin's room to the next one. Love y'all. I'm out. Peace.